Hello Sagittarius, kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me and viewing my videos that I make, that I create alongside with my spiritual team. And so we thank you for subscribing, liking, and or leaving comments and or sharing my videos as well. So I super appreciate that. So the other thing is I just want to remind everybody that these are general reads, so they may or may not resonate with you. If they do, then that's wonderful. But if they're not, just just check out what your other signs are. Well, regardless whether this is or not, check out what your other signs are saying for you. And this is the last night for this week, and so Monday Jesus. These are for Monday the 16th to the 22nd of August. So anyway, holy cow, I've got that out. So there may be something that's tongue-tying you up at the moment. So I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, you're over yakking, or there may be something that's you're yakking on about, and it may be like you're tired and needing to take a rest. So, or do something different, get outside, smell the roses, and have something, or have something more, I'm hearing healthier to eat, or whatever it is. It cracked me up. So whatever it is, there's somebody here being a little bit cheeky, but also being a little bit forthright as well. So they, in a positive sense, in the sense of like being not growly, but encouraging on saying that. It might seem for some of you may be getting a little bit of a growling from certain people in your life around you, but I feel like it's more, there's something like they're more in a way and trying to encourage you, but it may not seem like that. So don't take any offense to it. And I feel like this is about you looking at, something, looking in the mirror or looking in the reflection, seeing the reflection, okay, of something. Okay, I'm just going to do these cards and shuffle these ones. So see what comes out, because they're just, there's a lot of heat in it. I'll turn the heater off. So there's somebody that's coming, or energy has been quite heated up. So there may be a lot of hot energy or something heating up for you, around you. I'm just going to go this way, because I'm just saying to Spirit, this is, I'm going to shift the way that we're getting these cards out. And they're coming, so we're just going to go with those. So let's see what they're, whoa, and interesting. That's awesome. Cool. And then we're going to put those there. See what else comes up through here. Oh, okay, we're taking the top one. Yep. That's the overall energies, the Ace of Cups here. So, and we'll just see what these ones here. Decision. So there may be a decision that's something that's coming up that you're needing to make about something that is like, because we've got the Devil card here in reverse. So for me, there may be something, you may be resisting something, a change of some sort. And there may be, for some of you, a secret, because there's a secret that's just come out that you're harboring or holding. Creativity and change. So I feel like for some of you, there may be a secret that you're harboring or holding. Okay, I was going to see if there was another word that was going to come out, but harboring. So maybe you're harboring someone or something that's in, something that's whatever's happened, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's like at the moment we'll just go, there's a secret anyway. And creativity and change. So there may be something where I don't feel like, some of you, it may be a really like big secret, depending on that, whatever is going on for you. But there's something about being creative and, and bringing, it may be creatively bringing it out in order to create change, basically, is where they're going with that. So we'll see what's coming up. So we do have the Devil card here. It's in reverse, and it's like there's something, maybe there is something, some changes that you are resisting in making some changes for you, like with your mood swings or with something toxic anyway. And there may be like something where like I'm hearing, like for some of you, it may be that you're saying these certain people are out of your lives, but they're actually not. And or you are needing to get some people, move some people out of your lives, and it may be like on Facebook, it may be in your at your school, or at your where you're studying, or rather, or at like say uni or whatever, or work, or even home or family, whatever it is. But I feel like some of yous are, are making a decision or need to make a decision to make in order to make some changes there. So the Eight of Pentacles, there's something in reverse. It's in reverse. This Eight of Pentacles. So there's something maybe you're not willing to look at the moment, is in learning something new or creating change for the positive. So whatever it is, it's about moving into something really grounding, I feel, but you're just not maybe moving into that yet or seeing it as that. That could bring you a lot more, saying changing some ways or changing some ways or things about you or about your situation, about what's going on in your life, in order to bring, so you can bring about this abundance that is there, with everything with all your learning. I feel like some of you have learned a lot. There's a lot of tools there that you've learned, but you're not actually utilizing them to the best of your ability, or for the not so much for the greater good of all. Some of you it may be that, but for the greater good of yourself. However, there is the Prince of Swords that's coming. I'll turn that around to help, to shift that energy, because it's just there to, to give a note of what may be going on. This is in the past, present, and the future, basically. So it's kind of really loose on saying that, because sometimes it integrates into what is happening right now. Could be in the future, or, or just, whatever. So that's why I always say, just whatever resonates with you. If you can take it, that's awesome. If you can't quite fully take it, that's awesome too. Just allow yourself not to try and fit it in, but it could be something more for in the future if you're not really getting it. Or sometimes we need to sit back and contemplate what it might be if you feel like that. But anyway, we have this Prince of Swords that's come in, and he's so bringing through a boost of energy, basically, where he's there's a sense of knowing where he wants to go, but sometimes when we can get a bit excited when we get that epiphany, or we get something as some information. It's like, oh, I want to go that way, or or if there's a new feeling, and we kind of he brings in that sort of an overwhelming energy where I need to make a decision now, I need to move now, and I want to move now. But sometimes in that, and it can be quite overwhelming. However, and it is good to go with it, but it's just being mindful about what it is you're doing, basically, or if there's any rushing decisions or something like that. It could mean that sometimes you may it may be that if you get that feeling in amongst it, to not to rush the decision. It's just okay, there's this energy, it's come in, it's and I'm feeling overwhelmed by it, but I not necessarily need to have to make a decision right now. And it may be that it's just bringing you through that energy to get you moving into a certain direction, to start thinking about it and preparing yourself, basically, for the decision that you may be wanting to make and you're needing to make. So it may be that you need to bring through a few more tools or or information before you fully make a decision. Whatever it is, it's not necessarily a negative thing. So it's just really just going with the flow of it to some degree, but listening to your intuition. So there's something about a secret. The secret may be that you're having there's a secret business, or a secret, there is something that you've held up put up your sleeve for a little bit and just held on to it until you get this next lot of information. Because, sometimes when we do have an idea, or there is an opportunity, sometimes I do, even for myself, I do put things up my sleeve, and I do just wait until I've got to a certain point to where I will, let other people know, let family members know, because sometimes it is good to have another opinion, but sometimes it can be the influence, or depending on what their opinion is, and what they don't see what we see, or they don't feel what we feel. And there is a certain part of the journey where we do need to go on our own, so we're not influenced by others' thoughts, actions, feelings, and that sort of things, and get them muddled up with ours, because it can be a block in a way. However, it's kind of on saying that, it's good to have other people's points of views. And it just depends on your mindset on saying that and how you are going to accept it. So this is a really like a mindset thing on saying that. So this is where I feel like this devil may be coming in. So is allowing some of you, is maybe allowing others to come into your secret, depending on who they are, to like just bounce off some thoughts and ideas. And it may be that you loosely bring them in without giving out too much information. And just get an idea of where, and it's like research. And I feel like, once you get to the space here and you make that decision, there's a sense of victory basically here on saying that, because he's got his sword up, but it's like you're on your way up. There's something moving on the way to being in that victory space, but you're taking another step basically and moving towards it. So the secret here is like there's a new beginning here. The Fool, I feel like this is where they're moving with that. There may be, in order to let go of some toxic ideas, and there may be some toxic people, which is where they're going with whatever it is, a decision that you're making, and not allowing others' toxic view, hold you off from making your decision, what you've intuitively been drawn to and you've done research with, and all these sorts of things. So I feel like, in some of you, the secret may be something completely different, whatever this is for you. But I feel like there's a new beginning, and like when you allow that secret to come out, or when it is revealed, it's like there is something where your energy changes and you're able to like see a clearer picture of where to now. But knowing that actually, yes, I need to do this, this, and that, and you're able to unfold your plan basically, or take the next step with your goals, your plans, or whatever it is, whatever this is for you. The Seven of Wands, it's like, yes, I feel like there is, there is a sense of still protection there, guarding yourself, guarding whatever it is there, and that's fine. And it's, sometimes we're just going to get that, and, and not always, but it's really comes back to our perspective. But it is about, just like on saying that, revealing what it is that you feel like you're comfortable to reveal to others, or to out there, or whatever, on saying that. But it's like not shutting the door. What I'm hearing is this is about finding balance, and what they're showing here about finding balance within that. I do feel like there are going to be a lot of things that is with this Prince of Swords that are going to come up, this Prince of Swords energy, with your Sagittarius. But it's like, yes, you not being too overprotective with this, whatever is going on. And like, because I feel like sometimes we can block off, block off that, some really good ideas or really good feedback, and that's also being open to that. Creativity and change, which is interesting. We have the Three of Cups. So there's some sort of, there is like a group or a three. Talks about friendships, a close relationship. I do feel like this is with yourself as well. There's a building, because you're more trusting of yourself. You're more intuitively connected to yourself basically, and not second guessing every single thing, and maybe second guessing every 10th thing, I don't know, but whatever. They're just being cheeky now. But I do feel like with the cups, it is allow bringing out some creativity, that creative side of you as well. So in order to create change, so there could be something where there is more of an intimate relationship that you are bringing into your life, or allowing yourself to explore, on saying that. Here is the Prince of Wands here, so he is like the Knight of Wands in other decks. So this is you. There's that entrepreneurial side, that business idea side. There is something, maybe a younger male energy, or a male energy, if you're a female, that's coming into your life. Or if you're a male energy even, there could be a female energy with a Prince of Swords energy that is that entrepreneurial type energy, that I do feel like, that will help you to lift and move forward into something, some sort of venture, as well as adventure. And I'm just being drawn to the Lion here with, courage, strength, basically, in moving through something, and on the shield there. So it's like pushing past something, pushing through something. But this is, I'm feeling like when they're talking about that, it's not blatantly. This is like with much depth and much thought and much aroha, you know, much love and that side of things. It's like there's that a deeper sense of knowing there with that, and being in your truth. Now here we have the Three of Pentacles in the background there, which is in reverse. So underneath it, but there's something that is maybe working in the background. I do feel like it's been a little bit tricky, but it's like there is like in building it and creating it, but it's like it's getting there. So there is some, you know, I feel like there may be 3 people that are around you physically that are helping you make things, getting things, build things. It could be like someone in spirit. It could be just energy, you know, well, not just energy, but the way that we're thinking about things and plans that we've, you know, put out there that the universe is actually bringing. I do feel like for a lot of you, it's like you and 2 others who, you know, you've put together something and it's like, it's just in its building form, okay? Creation form, but it's coming together. The Ace of Cups here, there's something new about on an emotional level, but also with your intuitive energies as well. I do feel like there's something more of a deeper connected with you on an emotional level, where you're starting to see things from, you know, definitely in a new wave, a new beginning for that, a new beginning, you know, with, you know, your interpretation of what is going on here and how you can actually help yourself. But it comes back to that creation and change, because it's interesting, creativity and change in there, because that's what the cups is all about, is, you know, creative, allowing that creative side coming out as well. Or not all about, but partially about, but with relationships as well. So creatively, you know, building relationships with others, basically. I feel like that's a big part where this Ace of Cups is like you're building new relationships on a different wavelength, basically, or with people that you are already around you. It's like there's been a shift in the way that you see how that can be done, or see how that is. Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to like take a few cards out of this deck and see what's coming up there from each row, just to clarify each row. We'll see what happens. Oops. Okay. I'm going to take these 2 here first. There's the Queen of Wands. So this is about you actually, you know, creating your magic. So it's like stepping out of this toxic, this drama that was there, and this toxic energy in the way of thinking, or these people that are there. The Nine of Pentacles talks about, you know, something coming together, like something is bringing together under this secret with this new beginning. So that's coming up for you. So it's like, you know, there's that, you know, building on, you're on the way to building something that is, you know, potentially quite, you know, successful, you know, create success. 10 of Swords, you know, letting go of the drama, of the bullshit in your head, basically, not overthinking things. You know, there's a transitionary period. Look at that. I love the butterflies in here. It's like everything's been laid to ground, or it's ground, and it's like there's this new beginning, okay? The Queen of Swords in her power, in her, in knowing that, you know, in knowing the decisions that she's made, and that she's going to be making, and that she has made, are valid, and they're grounded, and she's standing by them, basically, and also, you know, with the decisions that she's going to be moving into making in the future as well. But she's got, you know, she's holding her sword across, you know, emotionally here. I'm just noticing where she's holding it there. It's just like she's like cut through the emotional bullshit, basically. And, you know, and she's like this is weird. Somebody's scribing these fairies, like she's writing down her thoughts rather than keeping them in her head as well. Getting them out and letting people know what it is that she's thinking, being, doing, basically, but getting her thoughts down, and her plans and her dreams and all that sort of thing. It's good. It's a good idea to write down, get things out of your head, or type it, whatever it is for you, to get them out of your head, so you're not like holding on to stuff. And then we have the Five of Cups. I feel like there may be, you know, there's something on an emotional level there that you, secrets and things like that, or, you know, sadness that's there, that I feel like you're understanding that more, and then you're rising above it, because she's in her power. It's like, and the secret is like, that may be what the secret is, like, you know, something that's upset you. It's like moving through that, the wheel here. But as you move through that, it's like in your healing that the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. I'm just hearing like it's like you can turn things around. It's helping you turn things around, and these it's like even like this whatever it is there is. It's like you have the secret source in a way to be able to like, and you're moving forward with something, bringing something is coming together, overcoming this, and understanding what these emotions are about for you, and allowing yourself to move forward and to turn things around. See, there's this three here again, it's the mother, daughter, and the grandchild basically, and there's a great grandchild because there's, I feel like the mother, the daughter is pregnant, but then there's a granddaughter there. So there's like 4 generations there. So there's like, and they're talking about the earth, wind, fire, and the air signs. It's like there is something there. It's like bringing all 4 elements together. But there is something like, also like usually when for me, when the Wheel of Fortune or the wheel comes, there's something about, something is turning more into your favor, basically. So, but we've just got to you've just got to allow yourself to move through some things, and to create change or keep going with that, the King of Cups here, very much in his, in overcoming his emotions, just like that of, with the Queen of Swords there, but you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So it's like something is moving and you're on your way, but it's like this is about you being in your power basically, and taking control of things, your emotions, your feelings, your direction in your life. And this isn't being taken control in the way that you just like run through everybody, but it's and be super overwhelming. But this is by doing it like making a decision, and being creatively exploring creativity and how you're going to do that, not just bulldozing your way. But emotionally, you've gone from here, the Ace of Cups, to the King of Cups. So whatever it is, there is something the beginning and there's something beginning and ending basically. There's a cycle that is like coming up, and it may be like you get it and then it's like, okay, I see that. Okay. So this, whatever is going on, something is moving by the look of it quite quickly, but also on a, like you're figuring something out reasonably quickly, especially emotionally wise, but intuitively wise. So I do feel like because he's in tune with himself. This is about you more realizing that actually beginning to be more in tune in yourself in a way, in another level basically, and sometimes we just get thrown out of whack, off course a little bit, but this I feel like is bringing yourself back into attunement with you basically, and being in that space of groundedness. But even though yes, he's in the water, he's a water sign, but we still need to ground ourselves, still grounding ourselves, but he's more in come to more, I was going to say more in control of his feelings. He's more knowing of his feelings, he's more understanding, but he's more at peace with what things are emotionally, which has really made my heart really just flutter basically, with peace, and that calmness about whatever it is that comes up. He's able to handle it, or he's able to move through it, sort it out, figure it, and there's a and be in that place of contentment. Okay, cool, that's really nice. Wow. And I'm just noticing like the moon in the background there, like the same as on the back of this card there, as above us, there's that sense of balance, and that on saying that as well. That's how I'm feeling it with that one as well. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there with you now, Sagittarius, and with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, and adventure. My guides and the spiritual team, my spiritual team, we work alongside each other. We leave you with that. And I'm just going to say it again, with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity in abundance. Bye for now. We'll see you next week.